Right, Bojan in a bit of space here. Again, surrounded by players. Goes on the outside, and he's going to shoot, and there is the winning goal. Bojan has scored it with seconds to go, and we've beaten Bournemouth, and that serves you right for time wasting. Hey guys, and welcome to another one of the Stoke City episodes. So welcome to episode number 4 of this new series, and today we're going to start off with Newcastle as the first game of today's episode. And yet again, can we smash over 1,000 likes on this episode for another episode of this series later on today? But I've made a few changes since the last episode, mainly due to the sliders. And on Twitter, I think Friday night, I asked about you guys if you want to see sliders in the game. Not for me, but for the CPU. So this is what I've done. I'm going to try out for today's episode, and I know sliders are seen as negatively offline, but it's not helping me play, it's helping the CPU play. Like, it's not going to help me in any advantage, it's going to actually disadvantage me. And even though I'm not exactly winning games easily, but it's just I'm conceding. Like, I've conceded less goals than Man City this year, so something has to change. Just keep it exciting for you guys and for me as well, because I want to challenge my defenders. Like Vulshai and SHAQIRI should not be conceding 5 goals, they should be conceding a few more than that. So basically what I've done, I've gone on to the sliders for not the user gameplay customization, still all at 50. What I've done for the CPU is made it 55 for sprint speed, 55 for acceleration, 45 for shot error, which means their shot is now better or more successful, and same for pass error as well. So that's what I've done. So acceleration and sprint speed basically mean they pass it and they think a lot quicker, which is I think going to help them a lot more. And I've played I think about 10 games using these new settings, and it's so more exciting. So let's see in today's episode if it makes any difference. Right, Newcastle on the attack already. Yammat Stummy there. Gets the ball into the middle. Well defended though, but that's what I mean, just quicker on the ball. That's a nice play there. Sal now's found a bit of space. Might as well shoot here. It's just wide of the post. Jesus, that was so close from Sal, and he is left-footed. It's taken me, I think, 2 episodes to realise that, and you can see the difference right there. Now in Bulu, we can see the space opening up here. Johnson's going to whip it in, and there's a ball in the middle, but somehow the 2 defenders get it away. But we've had a great start to this game. We've made it to the end of the first half. We're going to make one change as we go into the second, as Jonathan Walters, who's a player that I saw in the comments of the last video, for me to use him a lot more, and I'm going to do that. So Sergio Roberto is going to drop off. That means Bojan will now play as a centre attacking midfielder, and let's see if we can find a way through, because so far we've had a few chances. Again, it's just that last final product we're missing. Oh, again, this is getting so stretched now. Wijnaldum on this left hand side. Going to try and beat Shawcross, and he does. We're now into the middle. It's Cisse, and Bojan gets in the way. How the hell did he not score that? And Bojan, he looks like he's come off worse as well, but look at the volley there from Cisse. Bojan gets in the way. I think it's his shoulder, and lucky for us, it doesn't go in. Vulshai wins it back. And Arnautovic, there's so many bodies in the way though. Goes the ball into Afellay. That's a terrible ball. Arnautovic hasn't done anything. Afellay does though. Cuts back inside, but again they make the tackle. It's just so hard to get away through. It's a great ball up to Tiote. Got to make the tackle here. Great ball in, but Butland is there. They had 2 men at the back post. But there goes the full-time whistle, and yes, it's 0-0, but did you see the amount of chances in that game? And it's just so much more enjoyable for me, and also for you guys hopefully as well, because it could have gone either way. And of course the CPU now don't play as slowly. But let's move on to the second game, a home game versus Chelsea. So that will be the first real test of these new sliders. Also much better in that game from Vulshai. Like, yes, he's slow, but his tackling in that game was absolute perfection. So we're going to move on now with a bit of training. Kennedy's now 75 rated without me even training him since last episode. So he's gone up 1 since our last game. And Mbula and also Sal are doing well as well. Nearly 80 rated. And Sal's only 20 years old. So he's doing amazing for how young he is. Now time for the second game of today's episode. Chelsea in first place. But if we win this game, we're only 4 points behind them. So that is how tight it is at the top of the table. And I really think we can win this game because we're playing so well at the moment. Yes, we're getting a few draws, but we're attacking much better than we were before, and that's because of Bojan, and he's got 5 goals in his first 12 games, which is amazing. We just need more goals from the likes of maybe Mbula, also Sal maybe, just to share the goals around, which is what I did with Dortmund a lot, so that's what I'm hoping to do. And in January, of course, get a new striker, which was, I admit, a mistake in the last transfer window. Bojan through the middle, he's got the pace on Terry. Oh, Terry's just so good defensively. What's happened here? Penalty? What? Terry's been given the penalty for getting the ball. Okay, cheers ref. Well played. What the hell? Why is he giving that? I'm going to take it, of course. Pretty sure it is a penalty. Right, Bojan's going to take it. We're going to go to the left-hand side here. And there it is, the first goal. Aubameyang from a shot penalty. John Terry made a tackle, cleared it out, and the ref's like, you're not allowed to do that, it's illegal. And gave the penalty, and we're 1-0 up against league leaders Chelsea. And this is what I mean, they move the ball so much quicker. Mikel now on the ball. What's he going to do here? He shoots. Well saved by Butland, but if that been on the old sliders, it would have taken like another few touches. But Chelsea's starting to dominate here. They've gone with a young team though, but Willian is found. Kennedy left behind. Ball into middle, but Johnson does well. Like, we're still solid defensively, but it's a lot more dangerous now. So Chelsea have finally realised they can't beat us with their weak teams. So on comes Fabregas and Costa. That spells trouble, so we've got to do something about it. But still no sign of Eden Hazard or Oscar. And a lot of their defence is missing, so no idea what Chelsea are doing. Yes, Roberto looks down the wing. Bojan pass on to SHAQIRI. He can cut back inside, gets the ball in. Kennedy coming in, but Courtois as well. But if we can get a second goal, that could be game over. Right, Costa's found. Goes out to Hazard. All the big boys are on now. Ball into Fabregas, doesn't go for it. Well saved by Butland, but Chelsea, with all these new players on, like top scorer Hazard didn't even start for some reason. That's not a good clearance. Shawcross gets it further away. Right, come on. We can get a second goal here because look at the players we have forward here. Nanatovic has just come on and he's got the pace and the strength as well. Nanatovic to shoot and it's wide of the post and you have to score that. One-on-one versus Courtois. He has to put that away. And here goes Hazard. Oh, he's got the pace on Bullshite. We block it off again. That's well defended. So there we go, guys. Another massive win versus another London club. We've beaten Spurs, Arsenal, and now Chelsea. The third team in a row we've beaten. And there we go. So the following week, Kennedy's now 76. That is now +4 from the start of the season. That is incredible. And we're going to move on to the third game now. Next up, it's time for another away game. It's now time for Southampton versus Stoke City. Of course, my former Road to Glory Premier League team, so it should be interesting playing them for that reason as well. But of course they play quick, so these sliders should show this game off with these new sliders. And I've gone with a few changes as Juve is going to make the start, which means Bojan will now play as a centre attacking midfielder. A win in this game would be fantastic. Like, if we can beat Southampton away from home, of course my former team as well, and they've given the ball away straight away, but luckily for them they get away with it. Found space in the middle. Look at this. Shawcross just get the ball away. Ball shot. They're both getting each other's ways. And they get another chance and it's off the side netting. But why are my two defenders getting each other's ways? Like, do you want to concede or something? Right, we're playing some nice stuff again. Mbula finds a bit of space here. And well saved by Davis. But I didn't expect that from Mbula. What a chance. How has he got past? Rodriguez still going. Got to watch the front post. That's so well defended. Shawcross has been probably the player of the season so far. So solid. And now here comes Sal. And Juve is up ahead. But that's a great tackle. That's well played. Bojan is found. Oh, I nearly got there. Oh my god, Van Dijk is a lucky man. Goes to Sal. Good first touch. So little options though. Mbula goes back to Bojan. Going to try and beat his man here. He does. Bojan's still on the ball. And it's off the crossbar. Mbula comes in, but it's headed away. But we've had so many long shots. Like, why? It's suddenly changed. And now Davis comes forward. Long. Got to make a tackle here. That is a terrible attempt there. Shaylon's got the pace as well, but saved by Butland. But this is what I mean, like end-to-end stuff is what you guys want to see, and it's more exciting for me. Kind inside here. Shaylon is the main danger man. Well saved again. Butland has got lucky. Like, he's such a great goalie. What am I doing here? Just get it away. But there we are, guys. End of the first half, and so far it remains 0-0. But at least there's been chances at both ends. Little space to work with. Sal, Bojan with a bit of space to shoot now. Straight to Davis, but we're playing a lot better. Or we could be through here. Where is he going? What was that for him? Like, what was that run he just did there? Oh, we could have had it back again. But we're just lacking that final touch, which is why we're not winning games. And there it is, guys. So a lot better from us today. But again, we just can't find that last finish or anything. Like, we haven't had any one-on-ones or anything, or any easy chances. So finish off at 0-0. But let's move on to the fourth game and hopefully get a win. Next up, it's now time for another away game. It's now Sunderland versus Stoke, and hopefully in this game we can do a lot better than last game. So I just want to score a few goals. Like, we've only scored a penalty so far in today's episode. A few goals in this game, a win would be fantastic. And quickly, there's the league table. Sunderland doing really well in 6th place, and we're just outside the top 5 as well. So lots to play for in this final game of the episode. Alright, here we go. Roberto's got space here, and again it's saved by the goalie, but a good start. That's a great ball up. It's Johnson. And well saved, but that's Adam Johnson, by the way. Like, what is he doing playing? Oh, we've lost out here. What a save again from Butland. But we're now going to make a few changes because so far we've had a few decent chances, but we're just not creating enough. So we're going to go to a 4-4-2 and hope with a new striker we can make a difference. Juve through the middle. This is so much better. Juve is now through on goal. Can you get it back into Roberto? But the pass again. What is that? It's so tough to just get a chance. Sunderland looking dangerous as well. Defoe in, but what a save. Butland, like, yes, we're not scoring goals, but Butland is saving so many goals. Like, what a save this is. Look at this. How do you react that quickly? SHAQIRI. Peters. Could have a chance here. SHAQIRI through the middle. Oh, my. This is so annoying. We should be scoring goals, but we're not. And SHAQIRI missed the target. I know this is weak foot, but come on. Yes, Johnson. Let's get an early ball in. SHAQIRI is there. And we finally score. Oh my God, finally. SHAQIRI has done it. The little man who has been amazing in the second half. He is like, yes, he's missed chances, but finally getting involved. And you see what happens when he gets involved? We get chances. And you can see again there by the system that we do in fact score. We've been so much better in the second half. And finally, a goal in open play. Get in, 4 games in. Juve should surely get there. He does. Goes back to Kennedy. Should be a free kick, but SHAQIRI's popping up. Here he goes again. Cuts inside, and there is the second goal. It's SHAQIRI who has scored it. I've basically changed to a new formation, and SHAQIRI has gone from being terrible to now being amazing. And there we go, guys. That is how we're going to end today's episode. Finally, we have scored 2 goals on open play. SHAQIRI was absolutely fantastic. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you do want to see a second upload of the day, remember to smash a like on the video. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the new sliders. But that's about it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.